If you think if think already reached its limit with performance SUVs,
If you think Audi has already reached its limit with performance SUVs, then think again. Because what you are about to see is not just another fast family SUV. This is something much bigger, much stronger, and much more extreme. Welcome back to Auto Nexus, where we break down every new car in simple and honest terms, so you know what is truly worth your money and what is just hype. And today, Audi has shocked the car world by officially unveiling the all-new next-generation 2026-2027 Audi RSQ9. This is Audi's most powerful, most luxurious, and most aggressive SUV ever built. This is not just a bigger RSQ8. This is not just an upgrade. This is Audi going all in. The RSQ9 sits at the very top of Audi's SUV lineup. It is bigger than the RSQ8, more powerful than any RS Audi before it, and more advanced than anything Audi has ever put on the road. Audi built this SUV to compete directly with the Lamborghini Urus, BMW XM label, and Mercedes-AMG GLS 63. But instead of simply matching them, Audi decided to go one step ahead. From the very first look, the RSQ9 feels massive. It is longer, wider, and taller than the Q8, and it has a much more aggressive stance. This SUV does not look friendly. It looks serious. At the front, you get a huge blacked-out honeycomb grille with the RS badge sitting proudly in the center. The grille is wider and taller than before, giving the RSQ9 a strong and dominant face. On both sides, you get slim matrix-LED headlights with digital daytime running lights. These lights are sharp, modern, and instantly recognizable as Audi. Below the headlights, there are massive air intakes. And these are not just for show. They help cool the engine and brakes because this SUV produces insane power. There is also an RS-specific front splitter that makes the car look lower and sportier. Honestly, from the front, the RSQ9 does not even look like an SUV. It looks like a luxury tank wearing a tailored suit. Now let's move to the side profile. This is where the RSQ9 really shows its size. The wheel arches are wide and flared, giving the SUV a muscular look. Audi offers 23-inch wheels as standard, which is already huge. But if that is not enough, you can even get 24-inch wheels directly from the factory. Yes, 24-inch wheels on an Audi SUV. That is absolutely crazy. Behind those massive wheels are huge ceramic brakes because a car this fast and this heavy needs serious stopping power. These brakes are designed to handle high speeds, aggressive driving, and repeated hard stops without losing performance. The side design is clean but aggressive. Sharp lines, strong shoulders, and a long wheelbase give the RSQ9 a premium and powerful appearance. At the back, Audi continues the drama. You get OLED tail lights with digital lighting signatures that look stunning at night. There is a large roof spoiler, an aggressive rear diffuser, and quad-oval RS exhaust tips that make it clear this is not a normal Audi SUV. The stance is wide, low, and planted. Even when parked, the RSQ9 looks like it is ready to launch. This is one of those cars that makes people slow down, turn their heads, and stare. But as impressive as the design is, things get even more exciting when we talk about what is under the hood. Audi did not come here to play safe. The Audi RSQ9 is powered by a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, combined with a plug-in hybrid system. Together, this setup produces around 720 horsepower and nearly 900 newton-meters of torque. Let that sink in for a moment. That is supercar-level power in a 7-seat luxury SUV. Thanks to the electric motor, torque delivery is instant. There is no lag, no waiting. The moment you touch the accelerator, the RSQ9 launches forward with brutal force. Audi claims a 0 to 60 mph time of around 3 seconds, which is insane for something this big and heavy. Top speed is electronically limited to 190 mph with the performance package. Yes, 190 mph in a full-size SUV. That is honestly hard to believe. Power is sent to all four wheels through Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive system. This gives the RSQ9 incredible traction in all conditions, whether it is dry roads, rain, or even snow. To help manage all that power, Audi has equipped the RSQ9 with adaptive air suspension, rear-wheel steering, torque vectoring, and active anti-roll bars. These systems work together to make the RSQ9 feel much smaller and lighter than it actually is. Even though this SUV weighs over 25 tons, it corners with confidence and stability. Body roll is minimal, steering is sharp for an SUV, and grip levels are extremely high. It almost feels like physics just gives up and lets Audi do whatever it wants. This is not just a straight-line monster. The RSQ9 is designed to perform on highways, mountain roads, and even tight corners. So in Part 1, we have covered the design and performance, and already the RSQ9 sounds like a monster. But wait, because in Part 2, things get even better when we step inside. Talk about technology, comfort, price, ownership costs, and finally answer one big question. Is the Audi RSQ9 actually worth buying? We talked about how the all-new Audi RSQ9 looks and how powerful it is. We saw that this SUV is not just big, but extremely fast, aggressive, and full of performance. Now in Part 2, let's step inside the RSQ9 and see what Audi has done with the interior, technology, comfort, price, and ownership costs. And in the end, we will answer the most important question. Is the Audi RSQ9 really worth your money? The moment you open the door and step inside the RSQ9, you instantly feel that this is not a normal SUV. The cabin feels more like a private jet than a family car. Audi has clearly focused on luxury, comfort, and quality. Every surface you touch feels premium. Soft Valona leather covers the seats, doors, and dashboard. You can choose different leather colors, contrast stitching, and even custom RS design packages. There are carbon fiber, brushed aluminum, and optional piano black trims depending on your taste. Nothing feels cheap. Everything feels solid and well-built. The seats are large, supportive, and extremely comfortable. They are heated, ventilated, and fully adjustable with memory settings. Audi also offers massage seats, which is perfect for long drives and road trips. You can even choose a fragrance system, so the cabin always smells fresh and premium. The driving position is high but sporty. You feel in control, and visibility is excellent for such a large SUV. In front of the driver, Audi has installed a new curved panoramic display. This includes the latest virtual cockpit digital instrument cluster, which shows speed, navigation, driving modes, and performance data in a clean and simple way. In the center, there is a large infotainment screen that controls media, navigation, climate, and vehicle settings. Audi has also added a passenger-side display, so the front passenger can control music, navigation, and other features without distracting the driver. The system is fast, smooth, and easy to use. Another highlight is the augmented reality head-up display. It projects navigation arrows and driving information directly onto the windshield, making driving safer and more convenient. There is also an AI voice assistant, so you can control many features using simple voice commands. And yes, the RSQ9 supports over-the-air updates, meaning Audi can improve software, features, and performance without you needing to visit a dealership. Now let's talk about the rear seats, because Audi did not forget about passengers. In the second row, there is plenty of legroom, headroom, and shoulder space. Even tall adults will feel comfortable. The seats can recline, and there are rear climate controls, USB ports, and optional rear entertainment screens. For buyers who want maximum luxury, Audi offers executive captain chairs in the second row. These seats feel like business-class airline seats. They are comfortable, adjustable, and perfect for long journeys. The third row is also usable, which is very important. Unlike many performance SUVs, the RSQ9 actually offers real 7-seat practicality. The third row is suitable for adults on shorter trips and very comfortable for kids. Despite all this luxury, the RSQ9 is still a very practical SUV. The cargo space is large, even with all seats in place. When you fold the seats down, you get massive storage space. You can easily use this car for family road trips, airport runs, shopping, or even moving furniture. The tailgate is hands-free and power-operated, making loading and unloading easy. Now let's talk about technology and safety. The Audi RSQ9 is packed with advanced tech. It comes with Level 3 semi-autonomous driving, which means the car can handle steering, acceleration, and braking in certain situations. You also get adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, lane change assist, and traffic jam assist. There is a 360-degree camera system, night vision, automatic parking, and advanced collision warning systems. Basically, the RSQ9 acts like a co-pilot, helping you stay safe and relaxed on the road. Now let's talk about something everyone wants to know. The price. The expected starting price of the Audi RSQ9 is around $125,000 to $130,000. That is not cheap, but when you look at what you are getting, it starts to make sense. A fully loaded RSQ9 with all options can easily go over $150,000. Now compare that to its rivals. A Lamborghini Urus often costs over $240,000. A BMW XM label sits close to $160,000. A Mercedes-AMG G63 is also around $150,000 or more. The RSQ9 undercuts most of these while offering similar performance, more technology, and much better practicality. This is where Audi plays its smart game. You get super SUV performance without paying supercar-level prices. Of course, ownership costs are something you must consider. This is a high-performance luxury SUV, so it will not be cheap to run. You will need premium fuel, expensive tires, high insurance costs, and regular maintenance. The plug-in hybrid system may help slightly with fuel efficiency. Audi is targeting around 20 to 25 mpg combined, which is decent for a car with this much power. But let's be honest, you are not buying an RSQ9 to save fuel. Audi will likely offer service packages and warranties, which can help reduce stress, but long-term ownership will still be in luxury car territory. So who is the Audi RSQ9 actually for? If you want something loud and exotic, you might choose the Lamborghini Urus. If you want something bold and controversial, maybe the BMW XM. But if you want the perfect balance of luxury, speed, space, and daily usability, the RSQ9 makes a lot of sense. This is a car for someone who wants one vehicle that can do everything. You can take your family on a road trip, drive comfortably every day, and still destroy sports cars at traffic lights. That is what makes the RSQ9 special. Let's quickly talk about